Emily. Welcome to my channel. I make home education videos with my 7-year-old daughter Rosie. We may end up skipping a week and combining with next week because we have done stuff, but I haven't remembered to record this last week. We've had to remember to take our holiday money down to the post office to change into Icelandic krona. So now we've got that, and Rosie's been quite excited to look at the difference in the money. It's been educational for her in that sense. We've been to see some friends, and I don't generally take pictures of other people's kids, but we went and found a play park in Penarth that had a beautiful view of the sea, which was really, really nice. Excuse me if I'm tired. I've not been sleeping well the last couple of nights. Yeah, this video is kind of our dribs and drabs, bits and bops. We've done a bit of art today. We've done lots of music. Rosie's kind of getting used to seeing music videos that she likes watching when I drum, which makes her inspired to make her own, and then her own songs, and she's been having a go on the drums as well, but we can't include what we're doing because of copyright purposes with the song in the background. I don't know how we get around that, but we don't own the rights to any music that comes up in our videos unless I've created it myself, which I am attempting to compose again, which is nice. So yeah, we'll get into the video and just show you what we've been up to, and you can see kind of like how our week's panned out. Me and Rosie are making the original Miracle Melting Snowman.
But I'm not going to be...
Rosie's going to put all the things on his head and then she's going to smush his head on.
I'm taking all of it off and moulding again.
We found this in a charity shop the other day, and he's strangely therapeutic to watch. He was only £1.50 as well, so... Rosie's named him Villac.
Small man, spin, 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 spin.
I'm going to help her because she's not warming it and pushing hard enough, so... I'm going to help her, and then we'll show you it. It melts over a period of time though, so I don't know if we're able to film it doing it.
Here's our miracle melting.
As Rosie pointed out, his body is already melting, so it must be something to do with the heat. He's just slowly... So we'll come back and show you when he's completely melted, so you can see what he looks like, and then you can rebuild him as many times as you want, and then we'll put him back in his pot.
But he probably will look like
Well,
this.
he's supposed to go like that, isn't he? Yeah.
So
we'll show you what he looks like once he's fully melted, and then rebuild. He shall be rebuilt. Okay. Rosie's going to attempt to draw her snowman in stages. I'm going to draw Panther. It's a good job. Well done. It's an excellent start. What shape's his nose? How are you doing the arms? Just concentrating. Two of them.
Yeah, someone else's cat.
This one believes it can get out. It keeps digging. Hello. Hello. Dig, 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 dig. Diggity, 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 diggity. You can't bag it up. There's no diggity. We didn't post last week because we didn't do enough. So it's Monday morning of the following week now. I want to have a drum practice before we go out with some friends. So Rosie's going back to something she started last week, which is writing her CV. I know she's only little, but it gets her some typing practice, it gets her some screen time, and she gets to come up with what she thinks she already knows and what she can offer for a job at her age. So she's got to be a little bit inventive of how she does this.
Well, can I show you? Can I show you?
Keeps her occupied while I have a practice.
Show them the languages.
Yeah. Rosie apparently speaks French, Spanish, Jamaican, English, Welsh, robot, alien, dragon, zombie, and Norse, Saxon, hedgehog, deer, horse, and monk. Wow. This was the entrance. I reckon that's the castle, baby bear. That's the keep up there. And then that's the moat, isn't it? And this would have been the way in. One of the ways in, anyway. This wasn't a drawbridge, though, was it? Because look, it's made of stone, and it's in the earth. Do you reckon there's a tunnel under there? So we're naming parts of the castle, because we've done castle projects before. Oh, there is. I don't think you should go down in it, because I think it's probably a bit wet and muddy and disgusting. But in the summer... with where the water would have flown through. Yeah, there's a hole under there. She wanted to go to a play park, she wouldn't come. And look at this, it was like, why? We were going to stay in and rest, and then the sun started to peek out from behind the blue sky, and I was in a mood, and I'd have spent the whole day shouting, so I was just like, we're going, right, screw it, right, get your shoes and socks on, we're going out somewhere. I'd already planned it, where we were going to go, and yeah, glad we came. We're going to go to Porthcawl next. It's beautiful. Too hard though. It makes enough noise without hitting it too hard. This is for her to take to Stonehenge. It's not her drum, it's just the one Rosie's allowed to bash. Although I saw a little metal djembe, it had a different name, I can't remember what he called it, in a shop the other day, and I was like, ooh, I've got to save up 50 quid if that's how much they are. And get one, because the sound on it was different. It was beautiful. I hope you enjoyed the video. We did some tech work this week, so Rosie got used to navigating a laptop. She's going through some phases at the moment that teaching how to respect property and that hitting isn't the first thing you do on your cross is more important to me than some of the other stuff that is not being prioritised around now. She is slowly starting to write. Just have to get something that interests her. But she is interested in doing stuff. She's been writing a CV, she's been writing a letter on the laptop. She's been learning to drum with me. It's been so much fun for adventuring as well, that we need to take it slightly easier the next week because we are off to Iceland very soon and we don't want to make ourselves exhausted for the trip or spend too much money so we have nothing to go with. Where's my pie? So yeah, we're kind of prepping for Iceland now. I was hoping to see a friend this weekend who was going to drum with me, but they were too poorly to come. And then I was supposed to jam with another friend this weekend who also ended up too poorly to do it. So obviously this weekend wasn't for me to jam with other people. So I'm going to try and get through my to-do list. I do have stuff to do, but I'm restless and I want to be out somewhere doing something, but no one's free. So yeah, other single parents out there, how do you fill your weekends? And do you get lonely and restless when like all your coupley friends are having coupley time at the weekend because they work all week? And you kind of feel like you either feel like a third wheel or they want to be by themselves. What do you do and how do you cope with it? Yeah, drop a comment below. For now, it's ta from me, ta from the Rosie Bear.